Cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gamecocks will put total weather to crank us up. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Tigers' offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Right on the money. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running to the left. Finding an escape route. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
Gets it out quickly. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. the gun. Give on the inside. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they have the first point of the game. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Boom. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. LSU quick to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A strike downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trick. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Got enough space. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out.
Right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position. but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Works the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. LSU right back to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Can't get him to the ground. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. He'll throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. He slings it deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. They'll put it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
To the air on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 6 over Bowling Green.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pocket breaking down. On a little time, lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, Manning was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU quick to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Rush is on him. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard. That gets them back to within 10. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because of the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
They boot it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to take a shot. What a catch, and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his target down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
4th down coming up.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Punts it away.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll try the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Time to take a shot. And he grabs it at the 15.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for an open area to his left. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had it.
He's got it along the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, South Carolina! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Finds his big tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Hold. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Let's go. They'll go to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're going to run it to the right. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the tailback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Kick is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Runs through the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throws for the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give to the lone running back. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wideout trying to get it in. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdown. Thinking field goals, it's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
LSU 6.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. It's complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brock. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's straight downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The RPO, it's complete. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Owens. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Throws to the wideout. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Trying play action. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Using the quick game. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a move.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Touchdown, South Carolina! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Punch it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
That's reeled in. It's Owens.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires to the big fella. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking for space. It's Strickland. Turning it on. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. He's going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The receiver on the jet sweep. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got his man on the right. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, South Carolina.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Number 21, Indiana.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready.